Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Sean Ford. Follow me on Instagram at sire_entice. Also, follow me on Facebook, Sean, SHON, Ford, FORD. Follow me on Twitter. Follow my YouTube, like, share, and subscribe. I'm on my way to work, and I was listening to Kevin Gates in my feelings, and all of a sudden, this just came upon me, and I wanted to share it with you. So, in my situation that I'm facing right now in my own life, I'm finding myself to the need to want to be blessed and to want God to bless me and to bestow blessings upon me. And what I'm realizing from this situation is that I find myself in the same predicament that a lot of Christian saints and just religious people are seeking around the world. I find myself in the same position. Everyone, no matter what your religion, no matter what your faith is, the whole thing that we gravitate towards is to be more like our God and to have our God transform us and renew us, and that way we can be more in the image of our God. And what I realize is that in your wanting and in your need of blessing, a lot of us, we are not consciously aware of what we're asking for. When we ask God to bless us, when we need that level of promotion, and I heard T.D. Jakes say this, so I quote, "New levels bring new devils." And what that is stating is that when you are asking for a blessing, when you are asking for a revelation or receiving, you are asking God for these blessings, but however, you are not mentally prepared or aligned to receive the blessing. And a lot of us, we are praying and fasting and asking for this blessing and not knowing what we're asking for. When you are asking God to bless you, and when you focus on the blessing, you go, and a lot of us, we have the tendency to do research and to read the scripture, and then we find out that God bless this person this way. So what I must do, I must try to align myself to be like that person that received that blessing so that I can receive the same blessing. And what happens when you do that, you align yourself, in what you are asking God is to make me more like that person that you bless so that I can receive the blessing that they receive. And what blinds us and what a lot of us don't realize is that to receive the blessings that we see that other people are getting, to receive the grace and the mercy and all of that other people are receiving from God, that we have to almost be in their shoes. You have to go through the adversity, the trials, the tribulations, and everything that person went through to get that type of blessing. And that's where we get paused in our life. That's where we stop, we halt, because we realize once we start facing the trials and the tribulations and the adversity, we realize, wait, I didn't want this, God. All I wanted was the blessing. I wanted to receive. I didn't want to go through anything. I didn't want to fight for anything. I didn't want to have to work 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. I didn't want to have to do any of that, but I did want the paycheck. I did want the blessing. I did want the promotion. And so what I'm asking you now is, whatever you're asking God to bless you with, whatever you are seeking as a revelation from God, align yourself to be in the position for the blessing. But however, whatever you're asking for, make sure it's a blessing that only you need. It's not a blessing that was conceived by someone else's lifestyle. It's not a blessing that was conceived by somebody else's daily walk. It wasn't a blessing that was conceived based off of someone else's material possessions. Because what happens is when we base our blessings and our needs off of someone else's, then we are asking God to take us through whatever that person or whatever that thing went through to get that blessing or to receive that type of, grace and mercy and favor. So be careful what you're asking for, because the very thing that you're asking for is going to take you down a road and a path that you weren't mentally or physically prepared for. So mentally and physically prepare yourself to go down the path, to go down the road, wherever it's going to take you to receive the type of blessing that you're asking for. Because everything starts with you. It comes from within. If you align yourself mentally, if you align yourself physically, if you align yourself emotionally, then the road and the path that you take will truly be a road and a path of your own. And at the end of that road, your blessing, your grace, your mercy, your favor, your breakthrough is going to be there. And I believe in your dreams as always. I love you guys, and I truly do believe in your dreams. And go out there and be the best person and be the highest, best expression of yourself that you can be this year, today in this moment. As always, you have greatness in you.